Hi everybody, my name is Bisaro and I'm a Careers Consultant and Deputy Head at UCL Careers. This week's UCL Careers Lab video is about how to make the most of your time at university. What can you do alongside your studies to help you on your career journey? How do you get involved in extracurriculars in a way that helps you build legitimate interest, to understand more about yourself, what you're good at, what you like, and as a consequence, some career options that you might want to explore. I feel strongly about this topic because back when I went to university, I loved my subject of study, but I just didn't know how to apply that or what might come next for me, and I felt really insecure about that. Now, I made a decision to join two student societies, the Model United Nations Society, as well as the student-run telephone helpline, Nightline, and they effectively transformed my life. Through the people I met, through the activities that we did, trips, meeting guest speakers from all kinds of organizations, really opened my eyes and my mind to the types of jobs that might be available to me. Now the key here is that this happened organically, and the message that I want to get across in this video is to open yourself up to the chance to let something organically shape you. Okay, so I'm going to break down how and when to get involved. Starting with the what. It's probably not a surprise that I'm going to start with the essentials, student societies. If you're a UCL student, you're in luck because UCL basically has a student society for everything. But if one doesn't exist yet, you can form one. Now, if you're not sure, maybe you're still working out what motivates you, what interests you, start doing some digging. Take a look at that student society's social media account. What kind of things are they doing? What are they saying? Speak to someone in the society itself. Now, if you're curious to find out more at that stage, that's probably a good sign that you should sign up, get involved, and just keep learning. Now, over time, once you've joined a society, you might decide that you want to get more involved. For example, treasurer, or maybe the events organizer, or even in a leadership role. These roles can help you realize what motivates you. Now, bringing this to life, when I was involved at Nightline, over time, I became involved in a coaching role, where I would train and coach new members to the society. And I found that I really enjoyed that. I became so much more alive, so much more energized, and really motivated when I was in that environment and working with people in that way. And it's probably not a coincidence that I've become a coach. And I'm not sure that I would have realized that about myself or known that roles or jobs like the one I'm doing now existed if I hadn't gotten involved at that level with that student society at the time. You can really take the student society route further by getting involved with a student society that's interested in a sector that you're also interested in. For example, media. UCL's student-run media society, UCL Pi Media, is an amazing opportunity for you to connect with people who are also interested in the media sector, but you can also develop core technical skills like copywriting or editing. The same thing applies if you think about museum sector. We're so lucky at UCL that we're affiliated with these world-class museums, such as the Grant Museum or the Petrie Museum, and they're mandated to offer volunteer opportunities to UCL students. UCL also has its very own volunteer services unit, whose sole purpose is to connect UCL students with meaningful, tailored volunteer opportunities that are suited to you. If you're interested in startups, there's also UCL Innovation and Enterprise, who do fantastic work. To summarize, student societies, they all have a webpage, they all have social media accounts. Take a look. Same thing with the Volunteer Services Unit and Innovation and Enterprise. Start doing your research, start speaking to people who are involved in those societies or enterprises, and start figuring out what may or may not interest you. In terms of when, right now. You might be watching this and think, you know what, I've got 3-4 months left on my course, what's the point? By the time I even look into this, the year's over. What you are going to learn from just doing that research, looking into the different societies, what you're going to find out about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, what motivates you, what gives you energy, that in itself is invaluable.